All right, what it do, Niner fam? Now, you know what? This needs to be a good lesson for all the Niners. You know what I'm saying? All the Niner fans, all the Niners, all the Niner gang, everybody. Now, when we're playing, remember, people come, they talk mess. And even some of the commentators, oh, these players are no good. And other teams, with the Niners are no good. They're weak. They're blah, blah, blah. They talk. They don't do nothing but talk mess about our players, team, the whole get down. But as soon as we let them go, wham, they snatch them up. I mean, they snatch them up quick. Okay? We got rid of some of the players, right? This is the most, 321 million. 321 million they paid for our players that are really old, and most of them was injury prone. Okay, but I mean, it was some of them they wasn't even on the trading block for, a day. This is the most on a team's departing free agents in NFL history. You got to remember, some of these are the same people whose fans were saying, oh, these people, they ain't no good. Oh, they're garbage, this and the other. But they couldn't wait for them to go. That's why I always say, when people are hating on Shanahan and Lynch, hold on, man. You just hold on, because the same people and the same commentators that are talking mess about them can't wait for them to go to their team. Look at this. Remember last year, when Debo was dropping passes and we was using him as a running back, and he was, he's getting 2 yards a carry, and he's not really the same Debo. And we knew that. We knew that. We put miles on him. We knew that. The ESPN and everybody, oh, he's no good and he's washed up. And that's all they talked about, was how bad Debo was. I mean, they talked about him bad. The sad part about it is, as soon as he goes to the Commanders, oh, look at the Commanders. That offense should be the #1 offense. I mean, they got all these wide receivers. I'm like, hold on, wait. Myself, I'm like, wait a minute. You talking about the best? Wait. You just over here and you talked about Debo like he was a dog. But now that he just switched teams, makes no sense. But it makes perfect sense to let everybody know, especially all the Niners, all they do is hate on us. That's all they do. You feel me? That's all they do is hate on us. And they want what we have. They want what we have. You got to remember, some of these guys was free agents already. They didn't even think about messing with none of them. Some of them was free agents already. They didn't think about messing with any of them. We get them, develop them, and they see how good we are with them, and then they get them. You feel me? We know Hufanga, he's injury prone. He got injured and he just kept getting injured. The injury just kept piling up. And when we seen Mustafa came, Mustafa plays, he plays hard. So we ain't worried about him getting injured. You feel me? Look at some of the players. Charvarius Ward, we seen what he went through with his family. I knew he was going to go. He just wanted to get out. He wanted to get out. I ain't knocking whatever happened with his family, but he just didn't want to be with the Niners. Dre Greenlaw. Come on now. Yeah, you can still have the fire in you that want to play, but physically your body will tell you, you can't do it. You can't do it. And the Niners, we're not going to pay a lot of money for a maybe. He may be good. He may be good. You feel me? Malik Collins, you got to remember, any Niner on here, tell me, when did you see Malik Collins double-digit sacks, and he's got all these sacks, and you heard nothing. You heard nothing. Javon Hargrave, remember, he was a free agent acquisition that we picked up for a lot of money. I'm asking, where did you hear like I said, on light of that, the Super Bowl run we had with Chase Young and Armstead and, all those guys, you didn't hear nothing from Hargrave. How many double digits? Like I said, and then when we came in the last season, he's injured. You feel me? And then Banks was okay. But the sad part about it is, when you had the rookie Pony come in and he balls out as a rookie, Banks, you're going to have to go. But look at this. As soon as we drop it, all of them, you know what I'm saying? Green Bay, Minnesota, Browns, Falcons, Broncos, come on, Colts, Broncos. You telling me they didn't know Of course they did. Of course they did. 321, ain't nobody doing that. Not off of one team, ain't nobody spending. Some of these players were injury prone, hurt. They did not care. Only thing they cared about is, did they come from the Niners? Get them. Did they come from? That's why when people talk about Purdy, they talk about Purdy. Oh, I wouldn't pay him nothing. Oh, Purdy. If we was to let Purdy go, he wouldn't even last 5 seconds on the open market. You guys got to know that. So when you got Niner fans say, oh, I wouldn't pay him this, I wouldn't pay him that. Don't be fooled, man. Don't be fooled. This right here should tell you right now, man. If we let any of the Niners go, this is what happens. They'll talk about them so you don't like them. See, as a Niner, I know what our worth is. That's why most of these guys, to let them go, go ahead. Go ahead. And now they gotta have to, come up with, hey, okay, they paid me all this money to be on this team. And then when they get injured, you see what it look like. It don't bother me. But when I see other Niners talking, oh, don't give them this, oh, don't give them the other. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You get what you pay for, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know Purdy's good. Joe Montana did a whole interview saying, pay him. You don't get seasons like you got last year where everybody's injured. You don't get that, man. That's an outlier. That just doesn't happen all the time. And the Niners knew that. The Niner organization knew that. You're going to have to replenish. You just can't keep the same guys. You just can't do it. And the thing is, yeah, we liked Greenlaw, the fire, the passion. So what do? To have him sitting on the bench, pay him the most money, have him sitting on the bench while we say, man, that fire, that passion, while he's on the bench, you're not going to do nothing. But as a fan, get mad. As a fan, you'll get mad. Man, why he on the bench? Why is he on the bench? You will get mad because we're paying him all this money and he's on the bench. You will get mad. You didn't really trip too much off of Hufanga because that secondary role was dealt with nicely by Mustafa. But imagine if they were torching that backfield, and we got some bums back there. You're going to be mad because Hufanga's still, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better. You don't want to hear that, man. Why are you not on the field? That's how it goes. You feel me? So even, like I said, when they got some of these players, like I said, as a Niner, you got to replenish. Do I want to? No, we still want to keep. Look, let me tell you something. If I could keep if it was up to me, Ronnie Lott would still be playing. You feel me? If it's up to me, Roger Craig would still be playing. We would have never let him. I don't get in a wheelchair. Get in there. You got to let people go sometimes, man. You got to let them go. Don't think with your heart. Think with your head. When we went to the Super Bowl the first time with this coaching organization, think about all the people we had on defense. But think of the defensive coordinator that we had. That's why you pay him a whole lot. That makes a gigantic difference. We didn't get rid of our whole defense. Look at the levels. You still got Bosa. That's the first level. You got Fred Warner. That's the second. We got Deommodore Lenoir. We got Mustafa Ronaldo Green. We know that second is nice. And we picked up some free agents. So we're going to be nice. So we got veterans almost every level. So when we do bring in rookies, they got somebody to look up to talk to. They got that. So I'm not really worried about it. You know what I'm saying? And then the Debo thing, come on now, man. Come on now. Come on now. All Niners seen what it was. We seen what it was. It's not really, like I said, it was up to Niner fans. Like they said, they seen Jauan Jennings balling. I didn't really see nobody say, man, take Jauan Jennings out, put Debo in there. Debo's getting like one catch a game. Ain't nobody doing that, man. So, like I said, when I look at this, I'm like, look, they spend that much money on our throwaways. These are our throwaways. They spend the most in NFL history. I want you to understand that from one team. That's why I say, be careful what you ask for. Get rid of Lynch. The only reason you're saying that, you're either a complete Niner hater, or you're somebody disguised as a Niner and you hating anyway. Let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Peace. I'm out of here.